Say. So my name is Rene Boteo. Today I got Michael Graves with me tonight. Finished just a set that was a little bit over an hour long, right?
Yes.
So right now you're currently on tour for When Worlds Collide. So how's that been? Reaction been going? The sales been great. Seems like fans are enjoying it.
Yeah, all those things. Yeah. I released after When Worlds Collide. I released Backroads, which was an acoustic album, and then I released The World Turned Upside Down. I release a lot of music. I write a lot. So we're on tour and we're pushing all those things. I mean, you saw that set. It's nonstop power.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was unbelievable.
Thank you.
So,
and it's great. The fans are loving it. I'm putting the makeup back on, and I'm bringing back the character and the theatrics to the stage, and everybody's really enjoying it.
It seems they kind of go crazy with the makeup back on.
It's amazing what the duct tape pants will do. It's amazing. I walk around before the show and people are like, "Are you gonna wear the duct tape pants?"
Yeah.
So it's really humbling. It's very cool.
Deal. Which songs do you actually enjoy playing live most than some others? Is it the stuff that you have on the set list? Is like cherry picked? It's like this is what we enjoy playing live, and we can do this over and over.
Yeah. Well, there's lots and lots of material. When I first wrote this set list for this tour, it was over 3 hours long.
Wow.
So we whittled it down to what you see now. I really like the middle of the set when we hit the song called "Beginning of the End." Not only is it, I think that's a relevant song to the times, but I'm able to show my physical abilities as well as my talents when I'm doing a song like that. I'm jumping and spinning
Right.
I love doing "Beginning of the End," and then right after we do a song called "When Worlds Collide," and again I just think that it kind of hits a bit of the zeitgeist of the times, and for me it resonates true to what's happening, and it feels like there's a connection with the people in the audience when we do those songs where they feel it too.
Yeah, it's almost mimicking the world environment of what is going on.
Of course.
And then your music is able to portray that and put it into something that's aggressive and people can resonate and connect to that.
It's like the songs cast a spell, and if you use the right words and you give it the right ingredients, it creates something supernatural.
Oh, definitely. So after years of touring, I mean, you've been doing this 20 plus years, how do you find sanity on the road?
I find sanity on the road by listening to music and talking to my children. I'm a very spiritual person. I have a very strong relationship with God and Christ, and so I fall back on my faith. I look out the window and I look at the surroundings, and I thank God for every moment that I have. I recognize the quiet times. I recognize and I look for the beauty in all things, or I would go nuts, I would go crazy. Because being away from my children and truly being away from home is and has always been the hardest thing for me, whether I was a child and I went to school, or it was always very, very rough. So for whatever reasons, I think that there's lessons there for me. There always has been lessons in life for me, and to push through that and to try to figure it all out is something that I focus on and brings me sanity.
Yeah, and it's almost like absence makes the heart grow fonder. So when you are home, it's like you really get to enjoy it. And I can identify with that, because when I work 24-hour shifts, so I'm gone the whole day. I miss Christmas, Thanksgiving, things like that. So when I get home, I stay home.
It's all about recognizing the mission and purpose, and it's taken me a long time, and I recognize the mission and the purpose in it all, and that little speech that I give in between the regular set and the encore that's it. It's, I'm away from my family and the things that I love, and I've gone through all that to make me stronger, because my mission is to be there for all of those people who are also having a very hard time in life, and for whatever reasons, God has made me that vehicle and have given me the gifts to reach those people. And I hug everybody and I look into their eyes, and we make that connection, and they take that with them.
Oh, yeah.
And every year I see a lot of people, they come back and and they look forward to it, and I take that very seriously.
Yeah, and then that's great that you're able to do that with the fans, being genuine with them.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps people coming back.
Right, especially in a world that we live in today, where not everything, but there's so much illusion, there's so much disingenuousness, and and things that just make people go, what the heck? What the hell is going on? And so when you have real human moments like that, it saves people.
Yeah, it makes it totally worth it then.
Yeah, it makes life a little bit better.
Oh yeah, just saving one life is indefinite. You know,
That's the
helping one
truth.
person.
That's the truth. That's the
time.
truth. It's a heavy weight to bear, but you know.
Yes, but we all have scars to bear.
That's the truth.
Some more than others, unfortunately.
Right.
So during the lyrical content, like it changes kind of when you do add some, the heavier guitars as opposed to your acoustics.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the heavier stuff is the way that I write with the heavier stuff, like the horror movies. It's almost a three-dimensional way to create and write. I take the horror movie or the science fiction movie, whatever it is, and really look into it. I have a business partner, his name is Mark Allen Stewart, and he is like Rain Man when it comes to science fiction and old horror movie knowledge. He knows everything. And so, we'd study these movies and I'd extract knowledge from him about movies and the directors and the writers and the allegories that they put into their movies. And then I would internalize that, make it relevant in my life, and find something in today's world that I can also cue off of, and then put all that together in a song and push that out. And a lot of the times there's a lot more abstractness in those songs, and it's a little bit more far out. You get a record like Backroads or acoustic stuff, that's just me really emoting, and I'm clear and concise with my lyrics, and you really understand kind of what I'm saying about my life. It's not masked in anything.
Right.
If I'm talking about God, I'm talking about God. If I'm talking about my pain, I'm talking about my pain.
Yeah, it seems the acoustic stuff seems more personal and emotional.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's a lot more clear and concise in its delivery.
Yeah,
it doesn't hide behind anything.
Right, nothing's hidden. It's like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
This is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, the World Upside Down, I saw that it's still on Kickstarter, or I know it's from Backroads.
Yeah.
But eventually it's gonna come out.
Already came out.
Oh, did it already?
Already came out. Yeah, I moved fast.
Oh man.
I've been releasing between 4 and 5 records a year the past.
Wow.
I don't know, 5 or 6 years since I've been working with Hydraulic Entertainment. Yeah.
That's great that they let you have that outlet then.
Well, sure. Yeah. It's an independent company. It's me and a business partner of mine, Mark Allen Stewart. Yeah. So that's the beauty of independent. We can just sit down in a room with each other and think up a great idea and make it happen.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. I don't know if there's a rumor. It was posted on Facebook. Not sure it's true. You're working on a movie. 3 Days Till Dawn. So what can we?
Yeah,
talk
we're working on a couple of things. That 3 Days Till Dawn certainly is in the works. I've been working on and writing a movie that's based on the characters that I talk about on stage: Scarecrow Man, Gas Mask Guy, Crimson Ghost. All these different characters that we're putting together into a scene that kind of explains. It's sort of along the lines of the story that I'm trying to tell on stage. So we're going to try to bring that to life a bit.
Excellent. Are you bringing in special effects, or is it going to be old style special effects to where you're painting stuff?
Yeah, it's gonna be lots of paint and masks and things like that. Yeah.
Well, that's great to know. So, anything else for anybody reading this, hearing this? We're going to try to put audio on this too. Anything you would like the fans to know? What you got coming up next in this coming year?
Well, certainly go to officialmichaelgraves.com. Officialmichaelgraves.com has like everything. All the Facebook, Twitter links. It has all the updates and everything. I don't know. I guess my message to everybody would be, again, like, I really am working hard to bring people together. A lot of people understand, I'm a political person. I'm very, very clear and concise in my worldviews, and I'm working in that genre in the liberty and freedom movement for many years now. And a lot of people have it wrong, where I'm not a Nazi. I'm not this horrible person with hate in my heart, and that in the punk community and the community at large, more people need to have conversations with each other like this and come together like you see at a Michael Graves show and and show love to one another. And I'm really trying hard in the culture war and the battle that we're having of ideas to help make that sort of thing happen. So I encourage everybody to come together right now.
Yeah, if we can love one another like a brother and
That's
sister.
it. We just need to talk to each other. We just need to talk to each other and put down the cell phones and stop watching the TV and the news and get out of our little cliques and start to look at each other's eyes and speak to each other and stop all of this violence that is coming.
Yeah, because there may no be turning back.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hopefully we can prevent that. But
Yes.
these type of shows, during the speech that you have, it's helped. I
Yes.
think it will eventually, even if it can infect one person,
That's the key.
it can go to somebody else.
That's my mission. Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate your time, Michael.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
And I'm sure somebody here was able to take that message and
I know.
Hopefully
I'm sure
it'll
of it.
make a change.
I'm sure of it, because if I wasn't so sure of it, I would go home to my children and I would leave all of this, because I don't need people clapping. I don't need to be the center of attention. It makes me uncomfortable, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But it gives you the platform.
It gives me the platform. Absolutely. That's the mission. Thank you, God.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to get it stopped right now.